Today topic is how to configure NodePort services and load balancer services in Kubernetes. So let's see. Let's start. See that my load balancer cluster is ready. My worker and master both are ready. So let's first of all I am watch my all services. One machine is running, so I'm deleting first of all. What is the service is running? Web. Okay. Let's see. Delete code web. It's not deleted. So let's watch this cluster. Since there is no cluster right now, so let's open in duplicate session, login, header, and see first of all we have to create deployment services. So go to Google and simply type Kubernetes deployments YAML. Okay, open this website and see, scroll down. This is the simple page. Okay, so copy this clip card, then paste, create one demo.yaml page. So let's open. API version kind is deployment. This is metadata name. Replica I'm set here too. You can set your requirement, app match level, and then save and deploy. kubectl apply on app demo.yaml. See that in backend side we see that container is now creating. It will take 1 minute. So let's see. One port is running, one available, desired of 2. Both are ready machine. So let's create service. First of all I'm creating NodePort, kubectl, expose, deployment, and deployment name, Nginx deployment. Type is equal to NodePort. Let's enter. See that the one service is now created, NodePort. See that, and see that the external IP is not created, and this is the customized port is now open, NodePort port number. So we have access your website with this port number. Without this port number is not working. So I will show you in browser side. And port number My website is now working fine with the port number. Without port, I'll check that without port is working or not. Without port is not working. Why? Because this is the node port number. This is not a load balancer type service. So let's create load balancer service. So I'm first of all deleting these services, node port. Service has been now deleted. So let's create load balancer service. Similarly, kubectl expose deployment name, and type is equal to node port. So this time I am mention load balancer. Load here. Load balancer spell first character L is caps and B is caps letter, and enter. See that service load balancer is now created, but you can see only the cluster type is mentioned and external IP is pending because this is my VM machines. So this is not creating. If you are creating on AWS side, AWS will create the external IP. He providing the load balancer facility, but in on premises, this is my Oracle VM machines, so it will not work. So in this case, we are using third-party software Kubernetes service Metal LV services. So Metal LV, if I configure Metal LV service in my these machines, then my external IP will also showing display is showing here. So I will show you how to install Metal LV services. So this is my, so first of all you can service on Google side. Metal LV service. What is the Metal LV service? Metal LV load balancer. This is the Metal LV. This is the installation part. And scroll down here. This is the installation by manifest. Okay. So you can first copy and second. So this is the version 3.13.10 is showing, but I have the already configure this IP. This V012.1. So first of all, I am installing these services. Manifest Metal LV name as first of all, and then Metal LV is service namespace now created, and then Metal LV configuration. Let's check all the services are running or not. This is, you can see that Metal LV service is now running a status, and this is still pending. So I have configuration. Go to in configuration part. This way. So I have already configured this configuration part Metal LV. So okay, I will show you here. LV. See that API version v1 kind config map. metal LV namespace config layer 2, and this is my IP address range. Whatever your IP range you can mention here. This is I am mentioning here 192.168.1.100 to 200 range. So if I creating this implementing, then my IP address is showing this range here. So let's save and execute this. So see that kubectl metal LV configuration now deployed. My IP is also now is showing on. External IP is now coming here. So let's copy and paste on browser side without port. This time I will checking without port is working or not. See that my website is now working fine without port number. So this is the difference between NodePort and cluster load balancer service. So NodePort in mention every time we have to mention your customized port number. Then after you can access your website, but you can configure your load balancer. So not required external IP. You can use this, and without port your service is now accessible. Okay guys, thanks.